Here with head coach Mike Heimerman. It's conference championship week. You guys start on Wednesday. Start Wednesday in Birmingham. First, how are you feeling?
Uh, I guess anxious, nervous, a little bit of everything. Ready. We're excited. So I guess just a ball of a different emotions, but I think we're eager and excited mostly.
Yeah, and then one of your athletes, Don Roy Brown, just won conference field athlete of the week. I mean, that's got to feel really nice for him going into conference on such a high note.
Yeah, he's been really close at the last couple meets, and we're still not quite where we want to be. But that's always a coach and an athlete. They always want more, but he's slowly getting back into shape where we were off of Christmas break. We did some things a little different over Christmas break, nothing bad. It was all good. It's just taking some time to get his timing back all dialed back in. But, so it's starting to come around at the right time. So hopefully next week it all comes together and he has a really good weekend.
And you guys very easily could have had three conference athletes of the week. It was a good week for the conference in that regard. Margaret, another really nice performance. 4x4 she's a part of when was named South or was earned the Southland Conference record in the 4x4. I mean that's I mean, considering all the great sprinters who have come around here, I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment for those four.
Yeah, it's crazy because we had to choose between a couple men to even nominate, and between Will and one of the Beavers, it was it's tough to decide who deserved it, but there's a lot of good sprinters on this team, a lot of good jumpers, and some good throwers, and it's always hard. And this conference has gotten really, really competitive. It's really good. So, each week is tough to get that, and I think we've won our fair share this year. Hopefully, we can go into this meet on a high note and win a lot of other things this weekend.
And the women are going for another championship, going for four in a row. I mean, that'd be a pretty big accomplishment if it wasn't a dynasty before it. If another win would cement that.
Well, it's going to be really tough. There's a couple schools that are, everybody wants to beat the defending champion, and we've known that. And the target's been our back because we've won three in a row. Been fortunate enough to win three in a row, and this year is going to be really really tough. We're not quite as healthy as we want to be, and not quite as I guess as dominant and we have been in some of the events as in past. But we're still one of the favorites, and we're going to go in there and give it everything we got, and just see what happens. But I love this team, and I like our chances. We're going there and mix it up and get after it. And the men have just as good a shot at just about as the women. And it's going to be they each are going to battle different schools for the title, but it's going to be fun. Whenever you're in the mix, it's always fun, and then that's all you can ever ask for. And then we'll just go out there and hopefully we can be healthy enough and compete to their ability, and not let our minds get in the way, and just let what the heart and the body can do.
Yeah, you mentioned the men. The men I finished sixth in both indoor and outdoor last year, and they've you guys have really put in some serious time. Not that you haven't in the past, but you guys were able to accumulate a really good group of athletes to come in here, and they now definitely have a fighter's chance at bringing home the conference championship.
Yeah, well, last year was a down year, and it wasn't, just some of the things didn't click. Some of the athletes didn't click with the coaches, or coaches with the athletes, and we had a down year. We made some adjustments, and we swore we weren't going to have that happen again. And as of right now, we haven't. But until you go to the meet and you compete, you'll never know. But right now we're setting really, really good where we're at, and like you said, we have a fighter's chance. So whenever you can go in there and have a shot, or be in the breath of fighting for a conference title, that's what we can ask for going into the meet.
Yeah, thank you, coach.
Thank you.